You know, I find it really hard not to be upset when I watch the news and I see people talk about what happened to I'm not going to show any images of a young man who was tortured, well, kidnapped and tortured, tied up, made to drink toilet water, cut, burned, ashes rubbed into the wounds, and pieces of his flesh cut off. And people are saying, "Oh, it's bad influence. It's bad influence." You know, I'm gonna call it as it is, people. I'm not stupid. It seems like too many people are just too scared to call it what it is. They said it plainly in the videos. Fuck white people. Fuck Donald Trump. You represent Donald Trump and shit like that. How can you not call it a hate crime? You know, it seems like people are too scared to go this way. You know, I mean, I get it. I really do. But racism is a path that many races can go across. You know, or travel along, I should say. You know, and yeah, it's sad what's happened in the past, and we as a society have been trying to build a bridge to help go past that shit. You know, we're trying to be better as people. You know, we're trying to accept many people of cultures together, you know? And it's stupid to say that white people can commit hate crimes. Other races can commit hate crimes as well. It seems like people are too scared to say it. You know, in fear that they'll be labeled something like, "Oh, they're just saying it because he's a black kid." No, you know. If this was a bunch of white people doing this to a black kid back when Obama was president, it would have been totally like, "Oh, it's a hate crime, racism." But psycho kids and shit like that. But everything I've seen is all like, "Oh, it's just their upbringing and stuff like that. They didn't know." They knew enough to put it on Facebook, live streaming it, laughing. I don't know if there was people watching it. But damn. Call it what it is, people. Don't be scared. If you're too scared to call it what it is, it's not going to be fixed. This is happening more and more often. Even CNN with that airport shooter trying to make him look more white. Is it so wrong that he's of a different race? Is that too much? Is that like, "Oh, we can't show him. If we show him he's brown, it will cause an outroar"? Even the pictures, he was doing that salute, that ISIS salute. And they cut that from his picture. It's like, okay, I get it. He might not be involved, but that is something that you should maybe, connect people to, doing that thing. I get it. But don't try to hide it. Don't lighten his skin color up. That just makes you think, why are you doing it? Are you scared to show a brown guy shooting up an airport? We had a Chinese kid shoot up a college. You didn't see him lighten him up. I mean, as the years go by, it seems like, oh, white people can do it in their hate crimes and stuff like that. But when it comes to other races, it's like, nah, it's not hate crime, it's just misled. Okay, I'm sorry. But this situation with the boy, though, is like, it's hard evidence right there. They filmed it themselves, smoking blunts, most likely what they burned him with, laughing, torturing him. In all honesty, that's evil to me. That's clear signs of something wrong going on in this world. Stuff like this didn't happen when we were kids. You know? And it's a real shame. It's a real shame that it happened. It's just, it should go to show everyone that we need to stop it, you know? I'm so sick of people treating each other this way. And it's escalating to this point now where another human being is, like, it happens, I know, but with each other, we shouldn't do that. We're not some third world country cutting off a woman's hands because she's trying to learn to read. We're in the United States of America, and doing such things are barbaric. And yeah, white people have done that to black people, I know. And it's a shame. I'm sorry it happened. And I'm sorry it keeps on happening. But do not deny the fact that it happens, like, on a different scale too. It happens with, you know, other races. You have white people getting abused because they're white by black people. You got white people getting beat up by Mexicans. You got Mexicans getting beat up by blacks. And sometimes in cases by both blacks and whites. I mean, when 9/11 happened, fucking racism happened more to, like, Muslim people, black people, white people, Mexicans, all racist to, like, the American Islamic people that were in here. You know? It's just, stop. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's time for us to get real on some shit before it gets to a point that we can't fix it. You know? And I hope he feels better. And if this offends some people, I'm sorry. You know, I really am. It's time for me. You know, it's my own personal thoughts on this thing, so goodbye.